This is an emergency broadcast system. Do not leave your home. Do not let outsiders into your home. If they claim to be injured, they are lying. If they claim to have a family, they are lying. If they claim to know you or your family, they are lying. Do not listen to any noises outside your home. Do not make a sound. They are not real. Do not let them in. Nothing is worth the risk.
I don't want to go to the hospital! I don't want to go to the hospital! No! No! I don't want to go! No, please! No, please!
What is going on here? Let's go back and take a look. It's May of 2021 and the world is on edge with the coronavirus running rampant everywhere. We are at the height of a pandemic and false news begins to circulate just as fast as the virus does. But weirdly, the only thing that doesn't make headlines is this. It's a woman sending out disturbing and piercing screams, crying, and it looks as if she's extremely bloody. She's walking around looking for someone to help her, but people are too terrified to help. The people around her have no idea what is going on. So looking at this, my question to you is, if you saw someone like this while you were out, while you were walking or running, what exactly would you do? It looks as if she's carrying something that is covered in blood. Her hair is ripped out with only a few strands left. Is there really a zombie roaming around Seattle? But if it were a zombie, why isn't it attacking the people around it? Isn't that what zombies do to feed? Interestingly, there is another angle of this woman from another frightened person. Somebody that needed answers as well. Somebody that had no idea what was going on. Could this be an extreme case of drug abuse? If you listen closely, she is yelling. And you can clearly hear her saying she does not want to go back to the hospital.
I don't want to go to the hospital! I don't want to go to the hospital! No! No! I don't want to go! No, please! No, please!
It takes a multitude of police to subdue her. Or maybe did this poor woman just escape her abuser? Or is she suffering from mental illness? The series of videos that circulated the internet sent a shockwave through social media and raised questions from everyone that actually saw it. What's disturbing is that, aside from the video itself, there were no answers as to what happened to this woman. Theories circulated at the time of the incident. Maybe a studio is marketing their new zombie movie in an unorthodox way, and this was just an actress trying to create a buzz for it. It could be that this poor woman was having a mental breakdown and she had hurt someone or even herself and is just looking for help. One of the more terrifying theories was that she had escaped a serial killer, but with the way she looked, people were too scared to help. But why were people too scared to help? Because this woman actually resembled a zombie. You have to remember, the world was fragile at the time because of the pandemic, and it seemed as though things kept piling on everywhere around us. But to have a zombie apocalypse on the horizon, there was no way this was possible, right? The police and paramedics were called to help the woman, and she was taken away in an ambulance, and still, the public didn't have any answers. No one knew who she was or if she was okay.
No! I don't want to go to the hospital! No! No! I don't want to go! No, please! No,
There were no answers as to what the fuck just happened. Why was there a battered and bloody woman roaming the streets and things were being kept a secret? For some reason, this didn't just seem like a case of abuse because there weren't answers anywhere. It did actually seem like a zombie was walking around Seattle with the possibility of more around the corner. People were scared and on edge. That is until the truth finally came out. So, the woman limping around like a zombie was actually a woman claiming some sort of political protest at the time that the vaccines were making headlines. She was an anti-vaxxer, and her message was that she wasn't a lab rat and she was going to the edge of the earth to make her statement by acting and looking like a zombie, with extremely well done makeup and an outfit. So, to answer your question about this disturbing mystery, no, there was not a zombie roaming around Seattle. At least not a real one. And there was no zombie apocalypse on the horizon.